The biggest challenge of any CEO who is facing with significant changes in the marketplace is to ensure that our leaders can see around the corners. And you can always have that understanding of the market landscape, but you've got to be able to feel those changes coming and be anticipatory, have anticipatory behaviors. So to get our company to understand those significant opportunities in emerging markets, but the amount of threats that we can turn into opportunities for developed markets is a large task. So we have a significant amount of communication that goes on. We create our strategy. We have our board buy into it and give input to it. Then we have that strategy communicated to the 150 most senior leaders of the company, and we roll it out. And the whole thing about a strategy is about 10% of the whole picture. 90% now is execution and making sure that you're doing what you said you're going to do, but you're adaptable enough to understand when things are not going the way they should go, you change. And that has a lot to do with these strategic initiatives that we have, because 4 or 5 years in the future is making sure that when we see changes, that the assumptions are not being confirmed, we either cancel them and move on to something else or adjust the course. This is the biggest challenge that you have, making sure that your people are seeing around the corners and making adjustment to the assumptions, so we're not fixated at the end game without understanding how to get there. Our U.S. business, with about close to 50% of our revenues, is a more mature business. In an emerging markets business, a more entrepreneurial business. So we've got to be able to allow the folks to have those different cultural aspects to be able to drive their business, because every business is local. Despite the fact we have global businesses, we have global strategies and portfolio products, but you've got to have local execution. So those differences are quite important for Covidien to be successful. Their understanding and interpretation of the strategy may vary a little bit, and we allow them to have some leeway in terms of setting their own tactical plans. That is the beauty of having a global company, as long as you allow for localization and regional execution.